Hello everyone, my name is Lowdave and I hope you're doing alright. If you aren't doing alright, then hopefully this video will fix that because it should be a good one. Today's story is about boys messing around in a locker room and eventually breaking a hole in the wall. And it should be pretty entertaining, so let's get right into it. I go to a pretty generic public school for the most part. They're the super annoying athletic kids and the very popular girls. But once you get into the locker room, it's like everyone is a different person. I'm not sure what it's like in the girls' locker room because obviously I'm not a girl, but what I do know is that you should never leave middle school boys alone in a locker room for longer than 1 minute. People did some really weird stuff in there, but there are two things that I remember the most. Our locker room was an M shape with an office on one end and showers on the other. I never used the showers because some strange people would often take dumps on the floor of the shower stalls, and even though the janitor cleaned it off, it left a permanent smear that stained the floor and would never go away. One day, there was yelling over by the end stall. A large pair of shorts had gotten smeared in some of the brown substance on the floor, and no joke, was getting thrown at people. When I say large though, I mean large. This disgusting pair of shorts was so big, it probably would be too big for Godzilla himself. There was this one kid in charge of the giant shorts who we'll call Jack because I don't want to get demonetized for saying his real name because I need to feed my kids with the YouTube money. Jack was 1 year older than me, and he was one of those stereotypical annoying athletic kids. He was throwing the shorts at people and then dunking them in the toilet to make them smell even more like the brown bodily substance. And then he started slapping people with it like it was a whip. This guy was really out here being Indiana Jones, for crying out loud. Before this moment, believe it or not, I was just minding my own business like any normal locker room day. But then I felt a stinging pain on my back and turned to see Jack laughing as he whipped everyone who was trying to change into gym shorts on the back with the disgusting shorts. I grabbed it out of his hands and threw it at him, but no one was really mad. I was a little weirded out, of course, but it was actually pretty funny. Anyways, that literally happened every day for about a month until the shorts and all the other lost clothes were taken away to the donation bin. I really hope that they wash the clothes before giving them to people in need. Otherwise, there's a kid out there wearing a gigantic pair of poop-covered pants. Another story that I think is worth telling is where someone literally punched a hole in the wall. Whoever did it was very anonymous about it because I still don't know who did it to this day, so props for that. In our locker room, there's a wall connecting the office for the teachers to a long wall in the middle that is very thin. It must have happened either before or after our class came in because when we walked in, the first thing you hear is, "Yo, there's a hole in the wall." That got our teacher's attention and she kind of poked her head in just enough to see a hole in the middle of the wall. She made us all go out and then she went into the locker room herself and put a poster over the hole. We walked in the next day to find a hole in the poster in the same place as the wall hole, and the whole thing started again. They got another poster and put it over the wall, and the next day after that, there was a new hole in the wall, and later a new poster. Finally, they figured out how to stop the wall punching because the day after that, we saw a square of that weird stiff carpet that schools have stuck to the wall, and to this day, at least as far as I know, because I haven't been to school now in 5 months because of the global pandemic that is coronavirus. That piece of carpet is still stuck to the wall, covering a hole, and it's a monument to whoever broke the wall 3 times. Anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I thought it was rather funny, if I do say so myself, so if you did, make sure to leave a like, because it really helps to get this video into the algorithm. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.